Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, it's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, if you subscribe today, thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me, everyone, subscribed or not. Those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series that's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the two yet one. Pardon me. Book one here, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. I was going to have a problem saying that. Just know that book two is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, including if you would like a personal reading from me. The information to contact me to schedule one is also in that description box. Okay, everyone, welcome back. I will try to briefly describe what I'm doing as I do every week. Pardon me. I live in California. There's a lot of fires. So I'm just going to go ahead and introduce the decks that I'm going to be using today. We're going to be using the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshitani, which is inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. And at the end of the reading, I'll be pulling some cards from the Past Life Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss. I don't know where the artwork comes from. It doesn't say. I had to get this little teeny pocket-sized one, so I don't have a book. So I will be reading these intuitively. Now, it's kind of weird because I didn't plan on using these for general readings. I use these for personal readings, and people have questions about their past lives and stuff like that. And so I'll finish explaining in a minute. And then The Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. And again, this awesome artwork is done by Ekaterina Golovanova. Okay, now, it was kind of weird this week for me to get these decks in mind, but they came right away before I even really started to contemplate which decks I was going to use. They just, boom. Pardon me. Just one moment, please. Okay, I had to clear my throat as much as I possibly could. There it goes again. Well, anyway, whatever. Yeah, so I was like, really? That seems like a weird bunch of decks. You know, of course I'm going to use the Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt in case I need to clarify. But I was like, yeah, these are some strange decks to have all together. But I get it now. As soon as I did Virgo and I just did Capricorn's reading, I see what's going on here. It has to do with the kind of reader that I am. I am a twin flame reader. Okay, so whether or not you identify yourself as a twin flame, whether or not you're in a twin flame relationship, whether or not you even believe in that, basically what I read is for people who are on a spiritual path. Their life is their spiritual mission as well. This is for people who practice self-love, who work on themselves, who don't stay in the 3D. They, you know, so this is all about soul growth, heading towards enlightenment. And so what we've been dealing with the past couple of readings is basically karmic relationships. And so the past life oracles are saying what's basically what happened in a past life and what energy comes from that past life. And then Ganesha's deck, which of course Hinduism totally embraces reincarnation, and that the messages from Ganesha about your spiritual path have just been addressing the entire reading. And so that's been made pretty darn clear. And then, you know, the Tarot of the Divine comes with this beautiful book here. And, you know, I'm looking through it, and these messages just go together, and they would be different from what I would normally say about them. So this is extremely clear. Now, because this deck actually has Aladdin's lamp in it, I've had this for a long time. The Seven of Cups is Aladdin, the story of Aladdin and the lamps. And so I've had this for a while. It's an abundance visual. I put this on my table so that it's something that you guys can look at while you're getting your reading to bring the energy of abundance into your life. When you look at this, look at the gold, look at it, you know, like not just the gold, but also what would you ask a genie? What do you want out of your life? You can have anything you want. Okay, and then I also put Sri Yantra up here because Sri Yantra asked to be up here, and I can see, you know, why there is blessings and abundance and stuff going on in these readings. So I still have my other abundance visual, which is, you know, for summertime, you never know. You know, if you just keep looking, you never know what you're going to find. You could find a giant priceless pearl in something that you never expected. So, all right. So, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you, as your higher self, wrote before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. It is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime because of our free will, but if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, or even significantly during one lifetime, such as like right now, you may become what we call enlightened, like Buddha, like Jesus, like Thoth, Isis, and many, many others. We know these folks affected a great deal of positive change on our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your destiny or fate, but it is not exactly because of your free will. Now, there are times something happens that we totally couldn't control, or, you know, we thought we had control of, and then in hindsight we realized we actually had no control whatsoever. We write those that way into our divine blueprint. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. Okay, so let's get this going. Let's get started here. All right, now the Five of Swords is the story of Osiris, Set, and Isis. I'll just show it to you right side up. This is Isis, and this is her brother Set. Now this is in the reverse though, okay? So the Five of Swords is about, you know, conflict, heartache, pain, the things that Set put Isis through. Basically what he did was he was jealous of Osiris, her husband, who is also both of their brother, and he murdered Osiris, and then threw the, you know, chopped up his body and threw him all around Egypt, and she had to go finding them all and trying to put him back together. And, you know, Isis went through a great deal because of the loss of her wonderful Osiris, and all because of jealousy, all because of this distorted masculine energy that just doesn't care what the feminine thinks and just does what it wants. So in the reverse though, since this is what's at the heart of everything for you right now, this is the reversal of this. This is resolution. This is compromise, a sacrifice perhaps, peace, and justice. Okay, so right now, you're, what is at the heart of everything is like this kind of crap already happened maybe. So what's going on now is the healing, the resolution. This is what is at the heart of everything. So the energy that is crossing that is the Page of Cups. Okay, so sword energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now this is air energy is logic. It's the mind. It's where things happen that you know, first we have to register that he killed Osiris, and then you cry, right? Because it's the mind. The mind, when we understand something, that's when we feel the emotion. So all the sadness that we experience begins with the processing of the information in our head. So this is all very mental energy. There's healing going on with how things are viewed, with what people meant when they said something. I just heard. Okay. Now, the Page of Cups is what is crossing this. And so right off the bat, before even checking this book here, this is an apology. I feel that there's an apology that is going to be offered, whether it's from you or from the person in your life that would be, set. You know what I mean? Now, this is the story here of Bakunawa and the Seven Moons. This is a Filipino myth. So the Page of Cups is connected to his emotions and expresses himself wholly with youthful purity. In this card, one of the 7 young moon siblings plays with Tu'ershen, the Chinese god of same-sex relationships, who ties the red thread of fate that connects lovers. Okay, so this is youthfulness, idealism, sensitivity, romance, spirituality. Yeah, those things might be included in there. What I heard when I looked at this is that this has been going on, or this had been going on for many moons. That's what I got right off the bat. Okay. So because this page is here, this is also telling me that you may be involved in a same-sex relationship. You can be, but like that really matters. I don't deal with that really. I deal with the masculine and the feminine energies, and everybody's relationship is equal to me. So you're always included if you're in a same-sex relationship or not. I love everybody, and everybody is very well respected. But when stuff like this comes up and it says specifically, this is the god of same-sex relationships, I want to include that because I want to honor those of you who live this kind of love. Okay, so that's really beautiful. I think somebody this is like making up energy. Okay, so you're going to come together. Somebody is going to give an apology here. Okay, so what is at the root of all of this is, this is a dysfunctional family. Okay, things got messed up. This is your family energy. This is your 10 of Cups. Okay, so the 10 of Cups is the family that you choose. You choose a partner and you make a family. Sometimes this represents your soul family, like if you don't have like a husband or a wife and children, this could be you hanging out with your friends, if you're still in school or college, or if you just don't have a love relationship. Your soul family is those that are around you most of the time that you can vibe with really, really well. Okay, so yeah, but the 10 of Cups is talking about an unstable conflict in your home. Okay, so you may even have broken up, but there's obviously been, some really hurtful things going on here because, it's pretty harsh to be so jealous of somebody that you just cut them to shreds and don't allow them to live, and you don't care how the others feel about it. You're just like, I know this is how people have become kings and queens in the old days and stuff, but this is not, this is the kind of energy that we're dealing with here. Serious sadness. This isn't just a bunch of drama. Okay, something really serious went down for you, and somebody's going to apologize. So bad that it messed with your family. Yeah, because you've been in hermit mode. This is your recent past, okay? And This is Virgo energy here. This is a Virgo card. This is dark night of the soul time, man. You've been going through the dark night of the soul, and what you've been doing is the very twin flame self-love energy of looking inside and seeing what brings you joy. This is what the hermit does. They go off by themselves in order to find out what they want their life to be like. It's like the genie, you know, somebody asked them, what, okay, here's your genie. You can have whatever you want. What will bring you joy? Okay? And so they're just like, let me think about that. And you just like go into your hermit energy here and you just stay away from everybody until you've really got it figured out. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this picture before, so I just looked it up. The Druid and the White Stag. This is the story of the Druid and the White Stag. It's from Ireland. It is a Celtic legend. The hermit represents solitude and leaving responsibilities behind to focus inward. In the Celtic myth, the elusive white stag encourages people to drop everything and pursue spirituality. Okay, so there is a big spiritual shift going on here for you. This is not just you trying to find what brings you joy, but also your spirituality within it all. Okay, so this is introspection and withdrawal, prudence, insight, meditation. Oh, meditation. Okay, that really stuck out to me. Okay, so you've been meditating, you've been connecting to spirit. I feel like this white stag has been spirit, like you've been walking this dark road here, and spirit has been with you the whole time, happy and prancing and trying to show you what life really should be. Okay, so you know, when the hermit is in the reverse, that's when you're finished. So I'm not sure if you're finished finding out what. Yeah, I think that you're going to perhaps maybe not be in the dark night of the soul so much because of other cards that I see here, but you may still have a little bit of meditation to do, or maybe what we do is we continually need to meditate on what brings us joy, because I feel like if this was in the reverse, this would be you finding, you've already found out what brings you joy, and then it would move out of your life at this time, but maybe you're not finished, okay? Maybe in the future you will have to meditate on what you want when you come together, because look, you have the Lover's card. Okay, so once you guys get back together, you may need to both meditate to find out exactly what it is that your spiritual mission is, because this is my twin flame card. Other readers use the Two of Cups as a twin flame card. I'm starting to see that as well, because I might as well just say twin flame, because that's all I do. This is what I do. This is my readings, twin flame, whether you're with someone or not. This is about walking with the divine. Okay, it's just that when you balance out your masculine and feminine energies and you become this balanced divine being, it attracts a counterpart anyway. But anyway, so I just feel like, you know, perhaps what you've had to do is maybe you were the one who was harsh. Maybe you came from a dysfunctional family. And what happened is that you didn't know any better. As like that reminds me about what I was saying about Set. Because later on, Isis forgives him. Okay? Because she loves her brother. Why would she love Set? Because he was human, okay? They didn't really have these heads, okay? In Egyptian myths, whatever their symbol was became their head. Like Ma'at, her symbol is the feather, so sometimes you would see this female body with just like this feather, okay? But anyway, why would she love Set? Because he's her brother, because they grew up together, because he hasn't always been evil, I don't think that anybody is really inherently evil, or at least we don't start out that way. Okay? So, but like I was saying, if this was you, it was because you were raised this way. You just didn't know any better. And it's not like you were an evil person. No, it's just you didn't know any better. You were a good person because you're going, if you're the one who did this, then you're going to offer this apology. Okay? And if it wasn't you, it's the same thing for the person, your counterpart, perhaps, that, well, not perhaps, that did this because of the way they were raised, okay? But what we have here now is this is your future card, and this is another future card. The Lovers can also mean a choice, okay? So, and in this particular deck, this can also mean a leap of faith. That's usually the Fool card. This is why I love changing up my decks. Yeah, this is Beauty and the Beast in case you didn't get that, okay? But what we've got over here now is, for your other future card, is, I'll just show it to you in the right side up. It's the Nine of Cups. Whoops. And the Nine of Cups. So you've got the Ten of Cups here and the Nine out, which is a progression. Okay, I just feel like you're almost there. Okay? Except this is in the reverse. This is a story about a princess who was pretty picky and wouldn't let anybody but women in to see her. In fact, I think that she was, I don't want to misread that here. Right. Okay, so this is Taj al-Muluk and the Princess Dunya. Okay, this is from Iran. This is an Arabic folktale. The Nine of Cups represents a happy ending achieved in unexpected ways. Ooh. Prince Taj al-Muluk fell in love with Princess Dunya, but she refused men. He used trickery, disguising himself as a woman in order to win her heart. Oh, that's so cute. So this is the wish fulfillment card. However, this is in reverse. So this is, in this deck, this says greed, devastation, pessimism, addiction, and self-loathing. Oh dear. Greed, devastation, pessimism, addiction, or self-loathing. Okay, so whoever was raised in this, they may be still loathing themselves because they were raised in a dysfunctional family. But like I said, with this God of same-sex love and then how this princess didn't allow men, I'm really feeling like maybe somebody here, one of you or somebody involved with you, Taurus, is maybe what they are not ready to understand their sexuality. Maybe they've been raised in a way that says same-sex love is wrong. And so they are still dealing with self-loathing. You may apologize, or they may apologize, but they are still going to be caught up in that feeling of self-loathing, and it's because of this dysfunctional family energy. However, there is this, okay? So I just feel like, so this may come first. You may be dealing with this, or this could be what they say, when they apologize. They may say, look, I'm sorry, I came from this dysfunctional family. There's a part of me that still feels like what they believed in is, and who I am is shameful, or, still, this feels like shame, okay? And so maybe what that is maybe they feel like a beast, whoever this is, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with. But look at this. This is unconditional love. Unconditional. Because this is a beast. This is a human. But she loves the beast. He's cranky. Every now and then he flips out, you know, because he had this dysfunctional past. That's all he knows. But it'll work. Because it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is your hope card, the King of Wands in the reverse. Let me just show it to you right side up. Okay, yeah. King of Wands is this. First of all, isn't this lovely? This is the Phoenix. This Phoenix to me has been, okay, so the Death card, which is change and transformation, death and rebirth, has been coming out with this energy a lot. Not just a big change like it used to, but everybody is transforming. I just feel like whether they're involved in this twin flame journey or not, everybody on this planet is transforming right now, because we've all been in a collective dark night of the soul with COVID and all the things that are happening on our planet and in our countries, and with the nature is going kind of berserk right now. We've all been in this dark night of the soul, and we're all becoming the butterfly. We're all becoming the phoenix. But literally the King of Wands in the reverse, which is fire, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. As a hope card, this is like a boss, a masculine boss energy, man or a woman, it doesn't matter, a masculine boss energy that is really, you know, possessive and, you know, toxic masculine energy. So I think that this is your person. Okay, or the person that you are concerned with here. Yeah, oh, I just heard this could even be a brother or a sister. Wow, okay, yeah. Because like I was saying, this is, see the sun there? That's the masculine, okay? And he's a masculine. This is distorted masculine energy. This person who is in the role of set in your life, your counterpart, your brother, your whichever, that's what they are. And you're hoping for them. You know what they are. You know that they're the beast. You know that. But you're still hoping to become this. You know, you're the Empress, Taurus. This would be Empress and Emperor energy. The Wands, fire, Aries is the Emperor. Libra and you are the Empress. So I just feel like this is very Emperor, Empress energy. You know, whether this is a sibling or not. But, you know what, Taurus, I just got to tell you. I mean, I'm a Libra, so I'm also Empress energy, but I just want to tell you, like kind of like a pat on the back. You know what this person is. You know how they are. And you love them unconditionally anyway. I love that. And it makes my nose warm, like I want to cry or something, because this is the kind of stuff that I've been wanting to see since I was a child on this planet. When I was 9, I gave my life to God. I didn't know of the goddess back then. I just said, you know, take me. And all my life I've wanted to see the improvement of love in the human consciousness. And I see that with this card. And that brings a certain amount of joy and peace to me as a fellow Empress and a fellow human being. So thank you, Taurus. I'm just going to pause this for a second. Alrighty. Just had to get over that emotional moment. Okay, so there you go. There's the emotion right there. This is the Nine of Swords. Right now, you are really anxious. You are on pins and needles. You don't know what the heck. You are probably having nightmares. You're losing some sleep here. This is a lot of anxiety. I don't even have to look in the book for this. I know what this is saying. Right now, you're kind of freaking out. This is the Oracle too. See how she's an Oracle? I feel like since this is your current state of being, I feel like this is you and your family, and you're getting your messages like, you know, through me, an Oracle. Okay, so your family maybe you know, it has been kind of dysfunctional, but this reading, if you really pay attention to it, it may be able to clarify some stuff to help you on your way to know your path. Like I was saying, I feel like there's something unfinished with this Hermit. So this is your fear card, okay? And sorry about that. Okay. This is the Four of Wands, okay? The Four of Wands is the 11-11 card. 11-11 card is the halfway to marriage. So for me as a twin flame reader, this is the halfway to the twin flame union, okay? But this is your fear. It's in the reverse. Okay, so this would be like failure in love and delays and cancellation of plans. If you were going to get married, this would be a cancellation. So I feel like this represents this is your fear of being away from this person that you love very much, whether they're a brother, whether they're a sister, whether they're your lover, whether they're twin flame or not. But oh, I don't even know why I said twin flame or not. Look, this is the Six of Cups, okay? This is another card that kept coming out last week, and now it makes a lot of sense. I'm starting to see how Spirit is moving me towards explaining to people how energies going on in their lives right now are from a past life. This is the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is, you know, this focuses on children, so there's a focus on children in this issue for you. You have good memories, especially if you know this is you as siblings, or you guys were hanging out together before you said, "Hey, I love you," and they weren't ready to face their sexuality, or you know. But this is also definitely past life. In fact, when Spirit told me to use this past life deck, I was wondering how many times the Six of Cups would come out, and it's in the right side up for you. So that means this is good. And I keep seeing these crows. You're being watched. Someone might be watching you, but I don't feel like it's a threat. What is this ice cold mountain off in the distance? Why are they showing me that? Somebody may be being stoic when this is really how you want to feel. Somebody could be really cold to you right now. Maybe they're not talking. Crows are messengers. Notice its beak is closed. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So this person right now isn't talking to you. And that's why you've got this right here. That's why you're trying to find out what's going on through me. Now, I don't have the Eight of Wands in the reverse here, which would mean very clearly lack of communication, but that's what I'm getting from this mountain and this messenger here with a closed beak. This is like King of Swords energy, where they're just very stoic and they're closed lip. They're not talking. Okay? But this is the joy that wants to go on in your heart. But this is also saying this is from a past life. Okay? This issue that you're going through right now has to do with a past life. This is the underlying energy of the entire read. It's judgment. Okay, so this is also karma. It's time. It's time for, every time I see the judgment card, that's what I hear is that phrase. It's time. It's time for a judgment to be made. It's time for this karma to be worked out. It's time for these wounds to be healed. It's time for them or you or whoever needs to understand their sexuality and who they really are, and that they're beautiful and that it's okay. Everything is fine. This card is the Monkey King looking out into the sun. So we have a lot of sun energy here. When in the last reading I had a lot of moon energy. There's the sun here. Well, look, there's all the moons right there. 7 moons. The sun is here. Yep, 2 cards of the sun here. So yeah, I just feel this sun energy very strongly here. And so there we go again. It's time for this masculine energy to be healed. It's time for this distorted masculine energy to be healed. Let's see who is this? This is the Monkey King. His name is Sun Wukong, and this is a Chinese myth. Judgment is the reckoning, an ending before the start of a new journey. Past actions and decisions determine future events. If you haven't learned your lessons, you are doomed to repeat your mistakes over and over. Oh, wow. Okay, so listen to this. The upright says improvement, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Change of perspective. Maybe they finally understand that it's okay to be in same-sex relationships. Absolution and rebirth. Rebirth. That's the death energy that I've been saying that keeps coming back. And this is talking about, it said right there, past actions and decisions determine future events. Past actions and decisions determine future events. Wow, this is powerful, Taurus. All right, let's go ahead and get your past life card here and your Ganesha cards. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Both of those really help me out. Also, I love your comments. If this resonates with you, I would love to find out how. Oh, and also, please don't forget to check out my books. You can just put me on reading book 1, you know, while you're having a bath or doing the dishes, or you can put it on with your earbuds if you're vacuuming, or if you want an excuse or something to just be by yourself. You know, for an hour or so a day, you can check out my books. You got a lot going on right now, Taurus, though, so I don't mind if you can't handle that right now. Oh, oh, wow. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yep. This is okay. I just think that a lot of past life stuff is being brought up and healed right now for like everybody. That's why I have to do this entire week. Everybody is dealing with past karma right now. The whole world. Wow. Okay. What do we got going on here for Taurus? Gosh, these cards are so flippin' gorgeous. That Ekaterina Golovanova What an artist. Holy moly. Beautiful work. What do we have for Taurus from Ganesha? Lord Ganesha, what do you... Okay, there you go. Yeah. Forgot my little reachy guy over there. I've been doing yoga. I'm a little bit more stretchy. Yoga exercises. Okay, so... Ooh. Okay. So Taurus, this goes back to the Inquisition. This is the life, and that's, oh my God, darlings, imprisonment or slavery. Yeah. All right, so I'm feeling a couple of things from this persecution and inquisition. This is not just a past life, but this energy carried over into this one. So for those of you dealing with someone or yourself that is gay, basically, and doesn't want to admit it, is because of all the persecution and inquisition they've had to go through from their family, you or them, okay? But this is like I said, this came from this life. When the inquisition was going on, this person or you was the same way back then, and you were imprisoned and or made a slave. Oh my. Okay, so that is why for this week, Spirit chose this deck, because this is one of the harshest Five of Swords I've got. And this story is written in my soul. Okay, Isis is a part of me. Isis is a part of me. And so this particular story here has always stabbed my heart. This is a very ancient story of, man, it's like Cain and Abel. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those powerful things. But you know what's more powerful than this kind of crap? Forgiveness. Forgiveness and unconditional love. And you know, something about this string that shows, wasn't there something about the string that ties lovers together? Isn't that beautiful? Whoops. Yeah, so I'm sorry you went through this. That is, I think I went through that as well, and that was bad stuff back then. That was terrible. Okay, wow. Oh, okay, so I've been getting 2s from Ganesha the last couple of readings, and you actually got 22. I got 2 cards that added up to 2 in Virgo. So harmony is coming. This is, I think this is sacral. There's a lot of yellow in here. But yeah, this, I believe that's, wait, 1, 2, yeah, I think that's the sacral chakra rather than the solar plexus, which would be the masculine sun energy. Innocence, 4 + 3, that's a 7. So what that means is this is how to rebuild, because the world was built on the number 7. Innocence, interesting. And then again, 34, and then 43. Oh wow, that's like mirror like or something. But the capacity to love through innocence. Let's just go ahead and read these for you. We're going to start with harmony, okay? That's number 22. I'm going to try to read these as quickly as I can because I'm trying not to make such long videos. Okay, so harmony, you deserve to feel good about your existence. The card is symbolic of your personal beliefs and what will bring you happiness in your life. Ganesha is asking you to remember to radiate warmth and energy. Take some time to reflect on your personal values and attitudes. What do you believe will bring you the outcomes you are longing for in order to have a complete and happy life? The color orange can refer to a period of socializing, activity, and new adventure. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra and is associated with the sexual organs and reproductive systems. It can symbolize happiness and love. We store our feelings, emotions, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, and connection in this domain. How deserving do you feel? When you feel that you deserve good, you treat yourself well and require that others treat you well also. When the sacral chakra is clear and the energy is in balance, you are friendly, compassionate, and empathetic with the concern for others. You will experience a very strong sense of belonging. Feel good about your life. Enjoy time with friends and do what is necessary to bring yourself in alignment with what you want from the relationships in your life. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I was right. So this is sacral. Harmony in your sacral chakra. So I feel like this is for all of you, but also very much those of you who, you or this other person who is having a hard time understanding their sexuality. This is for them very strongly, okay, to these feelings also, whether your sexuality is in question for you. This is the feelings, these horrible feelings that came from this lifetime are stored in your sacral right now. Yours, the other person's. This is your shared life, okay? So somehow this affected them too. So these are things that are clogging the sacral chakra and making things difficult. Well, okay, I'm at 46 minutes. I'm going to have to go ahead and read 34 really quickly here. The capacity to love. It takes courage to open up and heal areas of deep vulnerability. Each human individual is created with a profound longing to feel loved. Out of this need for love, you may exaggerate and parade your fascinating qualities while masking your weaknesses or fears. If you are not committed to looking at your root issues, you will feel disconnected from your true self. Take a moment to look at how you are handling yourself. Are you being open and honest? Are you withdrawing from a situation? Are you masking a problem with some sort of avoidance tactic, such as shopping, drinking, or eating excessively? Are you holding grudges? When your heart is open, you will find that your actions tend to match your words. You rarely get offended. You are emotionally available. When your heart is open, you truly take responsibility for who you are and what your beliefs are. You love yourself more completely. Conflict resolves more easily, and you have a desire to live in harmony with others. Ganesha's trunk represents the ability to consider how you are perceiving this situation, which is significant in your spiritual growth. An elephant's trunk is an important appendage that is used in its day-to-day functioning. It serves to remove trees and other large obstacles, as well as for fiddly tasks, such as breaking open fruits to eat. An elephant has the capability to handle a range of tasks, from minute ones to those requiring great strength. In this way, Ganesha's trunk is an emblem of his great intelligence and his extraordinary capacity for love. Rely on your own vast array of abilities to tackle your problems and know that Ganesha is supporting you in this process. Okay, so that's addressing the heart chakra. That's a good one there to go ahead and clear. Now, innocence, oh shoot, this is a bigger one, but I gotta read it to you. He wants me to. The simplest gestures of love and respect can prevail over even the toughest of hearts, like forgiving them. And in this card, the lightness of the aura around Ganesha portrays innocence. By being soft and still, you give the universe the opportunity to assist you in creating your desires. Be willing to release any cynicism. Have you noticed yourself becoming increasingly critical over time? As you gather more experience, sometimes the familiarity of a situation can cause you to lose touch with your innocence. It is only natural to expect similar outcomes as you have had in the past when similar situations present themselves in your life. Don't forget, though, that change and transformation are always possible. You are being offered an opportunity to approach this situation with renewed peace. If you are making changes to your job situation, relationships, or even the direction of your life path, approach this with a sense of exploration and the excited curiosity of a child. Be willing to let go of the preconceived ideas that have developed over time in your mind. Allow your heart to be centered and in a place of peace. Every day, call on Ganesha for guidance to renew your mind and refresh your thinking. With Ganesha's assistance, contemplate each situation you encounter. Ask Ganesha to support you. Remember to pray for freedom from fears, worries, and unhealthy obsessions that might control your thoughts and harm your soul. Be accountable for your decisions and their results. Just knowing that you are responsible will assist you to take decisions seriously and with greater consideration. Holy moly, all right, that was one big ol' reading. I really hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. See you next time.